everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video we're going to be doing another Shop My Stash. And first of all, before we go and actually look at my stash, I'm going to go ahead and go through all the products that I used during the last 2 weeks. So I do film this video and I post it every 2 weeks. I will tell you that this coming Shop My Stash, it's not going to be as interesting as some of my last ones because I already know what products I'm going to be picking because I'm working on a video for you all for later in the month. So let's go through the products that I do have in my Shop My Stash from the last time. All right, so primers. I actually have 2 primers in here. I had the Becca, which one is this? The First Light Priming Filter, which is the beautiful purple one. And then I also have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So I like them both. Now, I will tell you that the primerizer, it feels really nice. I use it more of as, you know, a hydrating primer. This is on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. This is what I have of this. So I'm thinking about picking up a full size because it is 50% off and I do like it. And I'm like down to here. So I only have about a third of it left and it will go fast if I use it pretty regularly. This product I've had for a while. I do really enjoy it, and I actually put it all over my face. Neither one are pore filling. They're both more of a luminite. Well, this is more of a luminous primer, and then the Photo Finish Primerizer is more of a moisturizing primer. I think what I'd like to do is use this like as a first. Well, I will tell you that I usually use this. This is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I love this product. I use it all the time. I mean, you can see this is my second bottle and I'm almost through with it. So I usually spray my face down first with this, and then I put the primerizer on as a moisturizer. And then if I want to do a like a pore filling primer, I will use that as well. All right, so continuing on, honestly, I didn't use this at all. This is the Cinema Secrets Super Sealer Mattifying. There, I did just use it for the first time. Not for the first time. I've actually used it before, but for the first time during this week. I don't know. It's just, I just didn't reach for it. I don't know. I did reach for this one, however. This is the Pure Miracle Mist Hydrating Spray. I did reach for it, but you can see it's all shook up. This is actually what I have on my face today. And this one has like a weird smell to it. It's almost like a lemon lime scent. I don't know how to explain it. Somehow it dripped all over my arm. I don't know what happened there. Oh, some of it got in the inside of the lid. But it's almost like a lemon lime scent almost, if that makes sense. I don't know. If you guys have used it before, you might know what I'm talking about. It's a little herbally. I don't know. But I use this actually. So what's interesting is I got a mattifying spray and a hydrating spray, and I reached for the hydrating spray more so than the mattifying. I normally wouldn't do that, but I'm still kind of in like winter mode, so my skin is a little bit drier still, but anyway. I had 2 foundations in my Shop My Stash this time around. I had the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, which is the one I have on right now. And then I also had the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. Of the 2 of them, I really like the Beauty Blender one much better. I have the Charlotte Tilbury on now. It on my chin, it just cracks up really easily. And I don't know why. I just don't know why. Maybe I'm putting too much on. But every time I wear it, it just cracks up all over my chin. So not a bad foundation. I think it looks pretty good. I'm looking down at my mirror down here. I think it looks pretty good on the rest of my face, but this does not look good on my chin. I do really enjoy the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation though. I will need to be revisiting this at some point in the future because I really do enjoy that. Okay, I had 3 powders in my Shop My Stash. I had the Maybelline Loose Fit Me, which I have on right now. The Physicians Formula airbrushing pressed powder, which I do very much enjoy. And then I still have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, which I have been using on my under eyes and on my nose. I've actually been reaching for the Physicians Formula more so than the Maybelline Fit Me, only because I'm coming to realize that I actually think I really enjoy pressed powders a lot more than loose powders. And the only reason why is because these are messier. Personally, I don't know that it really makes too much of a difference for me. But maybe I just don't know how to use powders, which is totally possible. Absolutely possible. I guess there's a finishing powder and a setting powder. Like this says it's finishing powder. This doesn't say if it's a setting powder or a finishing powder. It's just an airbrushing pressed powder, which I think would be a finishing powder, right? I don't know. I watched a video from Sephora on it one time and I still don't know. Eyeliners, I don't have either of the eyeliners on right now, but I have worn them several times in the last 2 weeks. I have the Aqua XL Makeup Forever eye pencil. This is just a mini in what shade? It's a black shade. I don't know that it has a color on this. This little one does not say, it just says number M10, which I guess would make sense because Makeup Forever only uses numbers, they don't use names. And then I use the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Ultra Black. This is one of my favorite liquid eyeshadows, but well, I like both of them. I've used both of them several times during the last 2 weeks. I just do. Okay, what next? Let's go. I have the CoverGirl Soft Blonde Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. Works just fine. I have it in right now. Concealers. Let's talk about concealers. I had 2 concealers in my Shop My Stash this time around. I had the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, which I have on right now, which is just fine. And then I had the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. Again, just fine. My biggest problem with the Bare Minerals is that it's like just a hair too dark for me. I can usually get away with it, except when I have a foundation on that's too light for me. And then with this being a little bit on the darker side, even though it's a shade Fair, when I have this with a foundation that's a little bit too light for me, it's okay. It's not bad, but anyway. And then I have the Milk Makeup What Is in Fair as well. It's okay. Like I said, I have it on right now. I think it looks fine. I'm just making everything fall. All right, so I had this Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I really didn't use this at all. I didn't really use it at all. Not that it's bad. I mean, it's just fine. It's just that, honestly, I don't go for like the second step of the gel. Plus the brush is a little bit big. I don't know if you guys can see how big that is. It is a little bit big for me. But I just kind of just use the pencil and that's all there is to it. I had 2 mascaras. I have the, what is this? Butter London Double Decker. This is a nice mascara. I have it on right now. This mascara is old though, and I found that it was flaking quite a bit. So I'm going to put it in my empties box because I just found that it was flaking quite a bit. And I'll just leave it at that. So it's not a bad mascara. It's dry. It's pretty much dry. And then I have the Buxom Big T's. I actually like this one a lot. I actually like this one better than the Butter London one. And I've been using this more so over the last 2 weeks than the Butter London. I just feel like it makes my lashes a little bit more fluttery, and I think I just got mascara on my face. I did. Just ignore that. The Butter London, for some reason, was making my lashes stick together, and I think it was just that it was kind of dried out. But the Buxom was making them more fluttery. I don't know. Whatever. I like this. I'm going to keep a hold of that one. That's a little bit older too. Actually, all my mascaras that are open are a little bit older, but I did not have any problems with the Buxom one. The Butter London one, like I said, was just flaking on my face, so I'm going to get rid of that one. All right, I did finally use the Physicians Formula Refreshment Cucumber and Bamboo ID Puffer. I used it a couple times. I didn't use it today because it's actually like, what time is it? 9:30 at night. And I just finished putting my makeup on, so I didn't use it today just because I mean, like I said, I've been good all day, you know. I used my Too Faced Cocoa Contour. Primarily, I stick to the shade right here, which is Medium Cocoa. That's pretty much the only shade I use in here. I think they're repackaging this, or maybe they've already repackaged it. It has a slight hint of the cocoa. Most of the cocoa scent has dissipated at this point because I've had this for quite a while, but I think it's still good. It still works. I have it on today, and I do really enjoy this palette a lot, actually. And then I used my Hourglass. What is this? This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3. I just used this for blush, dipped into both. So that's what I have on right now. And then I forgot how much I actually really like this Flower Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. I just really like it. I like the champagne shade here on the end. I will also dip into the pink. The gold one is just I can wear it, but it's just a hair too dark for the way I like my highlighter. So I typically will dip into the champagne shade, and that's what I have on my cheeks today. I really do enjoy this. If you haven't tried it out, and you're interested in other Flower Beauty products, and in the, like Ulta's doing a buy one get one 50% off, I would absolutely recommend this because it's very, very good. All right, my lips, I had four lip products. I had the Maybelline New York Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in Beige Babe. I have it on today. I really enjoy it. It's a nice creamy texture, and it works really well. And then the other thing I have on today is this Lorac Lip Luster Gloss in Peach Luster. I just have that all over my lips on top of the lip liner. And I didn't like fill my lips in entirely with a lip liner. I did use it just as a lip liner. And then I put this on top, and I really like that. It's very comfortable. The Collab, this is the full body lipstick. This is one of the satin finishes in Girl Please. I've really, really enjoyed this as well. Did not dry my lips out at all. I really enjoyed it. And then I have this one from IGXO. This is the Shannon Rose in Cake. I think it smells wonderful. It smells really good. It is a little bit drying on the lips. It's not horrendous. It's not the worst formula I've ever tried. It's very liquidy when you first put it on, and then it really does dry down. It's definitely a matte lipstick. I will wear it. I do like it, actually, but it's a more drying than the Lorac lip gloss and the satin lipstick from Collab. So I found myself really leaning towards the lip gloss and the satin bullet lipstick. And then the two eyeshadow palettes that I had in my Shop My Stash this week is the Tartelette Toasted palette. This is the first time I'm using this. I have it on my lids today. I very much enjoy it. If you just like, reds, neutrals, warm palettes, you would enjoy it. Now I do need to pull in my Naked Heat palette. I have not tried that one yet, and I've heard from some other YouTubers that have tried both of these, because they came out around the same time, that the Naked palette is actually better than the Tartelette Toasted. But I did enjoy this as I used it over the last 2 weeks. I only have it on today because I actually used the Lorac palette more over the last 2 weeks than the Tartelette palette. So I just figured I'd put that one on today. I love this palette. I had not tried this palette either. This was the holiday 2018 Lorac Pro Shine Bright eyeshadow palette, and I love this palette. I love it. I've used several of the shades now, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Every single shade I have used has been wonderful. I love the Lorac eyeshadow palette or eyeshadow formula. Now I haven't tried all of their eyeshadows, obviously, and I've heard that some are not as good as others, but every palette that I have tried so far, I've really, really enjoyed, and I really have enjoyed this one. I know that this was on sale at Ulta. I'm not sure if it's still being sold. Yeah, I'm not sure. So you might start to see this maybe at a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls. I don't know if I don't think I've ever seen Lorac in TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I have seen them on Outlook though. And I've actually bought some stuff from them. That's where actually I got that lip gloss, was on Outlook. So if you shop on Outlook, you might actually see this soon, because like I said, I know it was on sale. And that is everything that I had in my Shop My Stash for this period. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to my dresser over here. And like I said, this Shop My Stash is probably going to be a little bit more boring than normal, because I do already have my products picked out because I'm testing a brand. And I'm actually filming this video a little bit later in the week than I normally do, so I don't have as much time to try the products over the next 2 weeks, because it's actually only about a week and a half that I'm going to be able to try the products before it's time to film my next one. So I'm going to be sticking with much fewer products this week. I am still going to pull in 2 foundations. I will let you know what those are. Those are the ones from the last 2 weeks of Foundation Fridays. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation and the Cogendo Aqua Foundation. So these are the 2 foundations that I have that I'm going to be putting in my stash this week. All right, let's go ahead over to my dresser and I will show you the products that I'm going to be keeping in my Shop My Stash for this period. One of them is this right here, my eye pencil, or eyebrow pencil, excuse me. The CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil is staying in my box. Everything else is going to go back, and just the CoverGirl products. So let's go ahead over there. All right, everybody, so I've got the two foundations, the CoverGirl and the Kojendo, and the CoverGirl brow product, as well as all of my products over here for Project Pan. And then what I'm going to be doing is pulling in all of these CoverGirl products because I am getting ready to film a CoverGirl video just specifically on the brand. I did the full day review of this foundation, and I filmed a first impression of all the products over here. So I'm just gonna be putting all these products into my box. And like I said, I have about a week and a half to be trying these out. I have tried them out some already, and I'm going to be filming a video then to give a complete overview of these CoverGirl products coming up at the end of the month. So I'm going to put all these in here, and this is going to be my Shop My Stash for the next week, 2 weeks by the time you see this. So this is what I'm going to be working with over the next 2 weeks. Hopefully by having fewer products in my Shop My Stash, I'm going to be able to use more of these products over here for my Project Pan as well. That is my goal over the next 2 weeks, to focus some time on my Project Pan as well as my Shop My Stash products. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal on my Shop My Stash videos, but like I said, I'm filming a little bit later this time around, so I promise the full-blown eyeshadow palette collection video is coming very, very soon. I'm probably going to be filming that tomorrow, so hopefully you will see it soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below as well. Let me know your thoughts on the products that I'm going to be using over the next 2 weeks, and the products that I just put back into my collection. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail.